Hey guys, this is Ajay. Let's get started. So today we are going to see Amazon Aurora. So why we need Amazon Aurora as we already have MySQL and PostgreSQL. So Aurora is nothing but a self-made compactable database from Amazon. It comes with two flavors like Amazon Aurora, MySQL and PostgreSQL. We can easily migrate MySQL and PostgreSQL to Amazon Aurora. Why we need Amazon Aurora? Because it claims 5% percentage performance improvement when it comes to MySQL and 3 percentage 5 times the performance of MySQL and 3 times the performance of Postgres. So for efficiency purpose we are using Amazon Aurora. When we are deploying a database in Amazon, we can go for Amazon Aurora if our database is MySQL or PostgreSQL. That's it. So let's do hands-on. Go to the database and create database. So in create database, we can see lots of engines in this MySQL and PostgreSQL. Today we are going to do MySQL Aurora as we are going to deploy a WordPress and we are going to connect the WordPress with Aurora MySQL compatible database. So let's create Aurora database. So engine type will be Aurora MySQL compatible and engine version, it is by default the latest version, and click enable RDS extension support. Whether it is a production or testing. As of now, we will opt for testing, dev test. Here, we are going to follow AWS documentation where they have deployed WordPress in MySQL, but we are going to do with Aurora. For that, we are going to name this database identifier as WordPress for our convenience. And we have already created MySQL database in our previous video. Similarly, it is also the same. Just the engine will be different. And when it comes to username, we are giving as admin and self-managed password. We have to give password. And confirm password. It is matching. Okay. Then here we have Aurora IOPS optimized and standard. So let's go for standard. In Aurora, we have lots of features like we can opt for serverless too. In Aurora, there is normal and serverless. As of now, we are going with the basic burstable. So which is having 2 CPU and 4 GB RAM. When we go for serverless, then it will automatically do as like in DynamoDB. Totally it is serverless. Everything will be managed by AWS, even the instance which we are going to select. And availability and durability. As of now, we don't want multi-AZ. Don't create Aurora replica. Okay. And connectivity. Don't connect to EC2 instance. Yes, as of now, we don't want to connect to EC2 instance. After creating the database, we will be connecting to EC2 instance and hosting WordPress in it. The public access will be no. It will be a private database. Security group. So we already have another security group which allows all traffic to Aurora database. In this, and the inbound port is 0.0.0.0/0, which means it is open to all ports. For hands-on purpose, we are giving this port. When in production, we have to give a specific port for security reasons. And availability zone, we will be choosing US East 1A. Okay. Additional configuration. The database port will be this. Database authentication and additional configuration. Initial database name. So what will be our database name? Let's keep it as WordPress. WordPress. And backup and retention. So we have given backup and retention and encryption also. It is selected by default. Maintenance and deletion. So the estimation cost will be $59.86. We can also see the estimation and create database. So this is how we have to create Amazon Aurora. It is similar to how we have created MySQL database in our previous video. The link will be, I have tagged the link which we have already created the previous MySQL database. So the difference between Aurora database and MySQL RDS is when we create a normal database in Aurora, it automatically creates a replica. But there we have to explicitly create another replica from the master. Okay. For creation, we have to wait. Yes, it has been created. You can go inside and check the endpoint of it. Like we can see the master endpoint and worker endpoint. Let the database be available. Like it is still in creating phase. Let's go to ES2 instance to create launch ES2 instance so that we can deploy in WordPress and connect to Aurora. Let's keep us Aurora WordPress. So Amazon Linux 2 we have to choose. After choosing Amazon Linux 2 instance type will be T2 micro key pair. We are proceeding without key pair as we are going to use ES2 instance connect and select existing security group. Security group will be allow all. Similar security group. This security group allows all traffic to our ES2 instance and storage will be 8 GB and launch instance. Okay. Let's go and check database. Refresh this. Whether it is available or not. Yeah. The main master is available and the WordPress is still on a creating phase. Okay. ES2 instance. So this is our ES2 instance. Aurora WordPress. So we have to connect to it, SSH into it. So we are going to use EC2 instance connect. Let's connect. Yes, we have SSH into our Aurora WordPress machine. Now what we have to do is we have to install a MySQL client. So sudo yum install y, it will install MySQL client so that we can verify the Aurora DB connection with our EC2 instance. Okay, we have installed it. Then we have to give username and password. This document I will be attaching in our video's description. Here we have to change the host name of database. Host name is nothing but endpoint which we get from the database. Like this is the host name. Once you refresh it, yes, both are available. So you have to take the host name of the master, which is a right. Copy the host name and paste here. And username will be admin, while At the time of creation, we give master username as admin and password. We don't have to give. In second line, it will automatically come. Then press enter. It is asking for password. Enter. We are experiencing error which will be continued on part 2. The error is due to the endpoint name only. So this is the part 1 of creating Aurora database. In part 2 we will be creating EC2 instance, and in EC2 instance we will be connecting with Aurora database, and after that we will be installing WordPress in EC2 instance and connecting to it. Let's see you on part 2. Thank you guys.